Hello, so the Discworld TTRPG game has arrived in my house and I'm gonna do an unboxing. I'd already started because I was so excited, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna share it with you guys. So here we go. I can't remember which level I backed on the Kickstarter. I think it was Commander level. You also had like Blackboard Monitor and Duke of Ankh and all that kind of stuff, but I had Commander, I'm pretty sure, which still comes with a ton of goodies. So first off, we've got the watch dice. These were an added extra that there was no way I was not going to be getting the watch dice. Oh my goodness. They are sharp-edged metal. They are brass, like the watch badges. They're really heavy. They're really quite weighty, actually. There's the D20. Beautiful. Okay, super excited. Already worth the money. Okay, next up. Ooh, don't actually know what this is. Again, I did sort of get overexcited and order a bunch of extras along with the core bundle that came with the Commander level, so I'm not sure what this is. Or how to open it, because I'm a genius. There we go. Ooh, okay. So, ooh, these are cards. Right, let's have a look. I'm not going to use my scissors. I might have to use my scissors. This is quality entertainment, guys. Me biting open cellophane. I don't know if you actually use the cards in the game. I guess I'll find out when I read the core book. But oh yeah, it's like a full deck of cards. Diamonds, so these, clubs, hearts, spades, yeah. Oh, nice. Ooh, and death, of course, the ultimate joker. Nice, I love that. Okay, next up, we have Tales from the Big Wahoonie, which is extra, I believe, adventures in Ankh-Morpork, and also The Night Before Hogswatch, which is a one-shot, which I actually ran for some friends last Christmas and was brilliant fun. That was via the PDF, so I'm really glad to have got the physical copy. And then for my tier, again, the Commander tier, last but not least, oh no, there's goodies in there. Even better. Definitely not last, or least. We've got the role-playing game. So this will be all of the rules, how to play, all of your key stats. And then we've got the Game Master's Toolkit, which obviously is going to be essential. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to run this for anybody. So we've got a reference sheet, quick start, that looks like. A couple of reference sheets for dice tests, luck, using magic, magical consequences. We've got some... ooh, really nice material. Character sheets. And then, this is something that I'm really excited for. This is the GM screen. And we're back, because that was just getting embarrassing. So this is the DM screen. So we've got Cara clotheslining a thief with Angua there in werewolf form. That looks like detritus coming out of the tired troll. We've got a couple of wizards from the Unseen University. We've got a bunch of watch officers, I should say, running to the aid of Carrot, who clearly doesn't need it. And then on the last page, last side, we've got, this is where the story starts, with someone who having their cabbages stolen. And then on the inside, as with any good GM screen, we've got all your stats and statistics, hints and tips for running a game. And I have just spotted you've got Colon and Nobby, and Colon is, well, he's getting pissed on. Beautiful and very, very Discworld. Okay, last bits and bobs. Got some bookmarks. Always a fan of bookmarks. So we've got a librarian playing the piano. We've got the librarian doing magic. And we've got a black and white librarian telling people to be quiet, which, again, librarian. Makes sense. Postcards. These might actually, I think these might be useful. Yeah. So these are going to be useful for in-game. So you've got Commander Vimes, and then on the back it says things like species, human, niche, commander of a city watch, and Duke of Ankh. Features never been gruntled, which I agree with, the most sober man you'll ever meet, and can tell where he is in the city by the feel of the streets. So it has a bunch of ideas here, and then also story prompts. Who else have we got? We've got Carrot, Angua, Nobby, Veterinary, the Librarian, Rincewind, the Luggage, Cut Me Own Throat Dibbler, and Foul Old Run. Amazing. So those will also, again, come in really useful for one-shots and stuff like that. And then we've got these are just extra character sheets, extra little character sheet postcards. And last but not least, we have the Octarine dice. These are the dice that come with the core set. So again, my watch dice were added extras. Oh, these are also sharp edges. So if you ever wanted to know what colour Octarine was, they did say it was greeny purple. Amazing. So cannot wait to read the book and get my first campaign underway. Cheers.